Do you know you're the one that programmed your children into people pleasing? This life of people pleasing. Do you know that you programmed your children into it? Now, someone will ask me how. Let's paint a scenario. Let me paint a scenario. Now, you go around, you tell your child, now for example, you tell your girl child that when she sit down, you tell her, sit down when you don't know you're a girl. Don't you want a man to marry you? Don't you want a man to do this? I'll keep yourself for a man. Do this for a man. Do that for a man. Do this for a man. And then you will keep doing all those things. And then you start programming the boy child for the same thing. You start telling him things like, don't you want to be like this person's son? Don't you want this person to be happy with you? Don't you want that person to be happy with you? And all manner of things that always have to do with how others, you keep telling them things that have to do with how others are going to feel. You don't direct them to, don't you want to be great? Don't you want to be a great person? Don't you want to fulfill the purpose for which you came here? You don't ask them questions that takes them back to themselves. You don't ask them questions that don't. I mean, don't you love yourself? Don't you love yourself enough? Don't you want to live long? Don't you want to live a healthy life? Don't you want to be wealthy? Why not, instead of redirecting those questions to a second person, like, oh, don't you want to be married tomorrow? You don't want your husband to love you, or you don't want your mother-in-law to love you. You start preparing them that they have a world outside of them to please, and not them themselves. You don't you don't program them from the start that, oh, you need to choose yourself. Every decision you make, you need to make it for yourself. You need to be there for yourself. It's all about you, for starters. Every decision you take should be for you, first of all. But when you run that program of constantly making them feel like, oh, they need to consider the whole world, the whole family, the whole uncles and aunties, the husband, they don't even know exist somewhere. You've already started programming them that their life is to please that man. That the only reason she has to keep herself is so that that man can be happy. And by the time that child becomes an adult, that child, the only thing in their head is, this person needs to think I'm okay. My friend needs to feel I'm okay. My fiance or boyfriend needs to feel I'm okay. How do exactly do they feel? That's the question. How exactly do you feel about yourself? It's all about how every other person feel, other than how they feel. It's all about please, and this is the root of internal depression. Some, they don't even know that depression is there, but they're internally depressed. So you better start rerunning that program, because you don't realize what you're doing. You're passively programming that child to be that way. So you need to start rerunning that program. You need to start rewriting that program. If you're still a young mother like me, it's still early to rerun that program. Start rewriting it. If you've ever sat your child down to tell them, don't you want to marry? Don't you know you need to go to school so that your husband will love you, so that you will find husband? All those nonsense. And it's funny, these things is even hardly done to boys. But yeah, there is a way boys are out. There are things we say to boys too that also programs them for that people pleasing life. But I think we do it more to our daughters. So we really need to start reprogramming. We really need to start rewriting that program and start teaching them how to choose themselves first, how everything they need to do should be about them first before any other person. A very important lesson they should learn, because this people pleasing thing that our mothers got stuck in and somehow we got involved in it, trust me, you need to break that circle with yourself. You see that you will find yourself that sometimes you need to take very drastic decisions that are going to be life changing for you, but you're not even able to make a move because you're stuck in that circle of, what will people say? What will people think? But this is a program that they started running on you from childhood. You didn't just learn it from the streets. And you may not understand that this thing started from your childhood. So you need to start deconstructing it in yourself and make sure you're not transferring that burden of what people will say or people pleasing to your children. Ciao.